Hi, I'm Adam Duffus, the Managing Director of VA for You, and this is Task Me Anything, a podcast dedicated to helping you with VAs in your business. We started this business a few years ago with the goal of reducing wage stress within your business, increasing employee happiness, and driving productivity through the roof. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy this week's episode. Well, today we are joined by Ryan Murphy, the powerhouse from Logan, the man with the mullet. And in fact, I'm trying to rock a mullet at the moment as well, so trying to keep up with him. Ryan as a Harcourt superstar, repping the Beanley office, and also joining us from Philippines is his two VAs, Wendy and Alan. Welcome over there in the Philippines. Say hi, guys. Yell it out.
80%.
Now, Ryan, I met you about a year ago. Since then, you found your way onto the St. Henri team, Sam Devlin's famous golf team, the sworn enemy of Team Ghost. Do you think it's appropriate that I've welcomed you to my podcast with such open arms?
I think it's necessary. I think you needed this.
Why would I have needed this?
Mate, you can't take too many L's in a row. You know, we got to bring you back to the level.
So this is a win then for me.
This is a huge win for you.
Oh, nice.
Welcome. I'm glad
great
to have you here.
Now, let's get to know you, Ryan, first. If a VA could handle one task for you outside of work, what would it be?
Cooking.
Cooking.
I can't cook to save my life.
Wendy, can you cook?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm a good cook. Look at my husband.
Yeah.
No, Wendy.
Ask him how good I cook.
What's your go-to dish, Wendy?
Yeah, well, if you've heard of sinigang, it's a very famous dish here in the Philippines. So I'm super excited to let you guys taste that. And also adobo. It's also famous.
Adobo.
Yes.
I like that. And I like sig-sig.
Oh, sisig.
Sisig,
Yeah, I
yeah.
haven't tried cooking that because it's quite tricky, but I'll try my best.
Okay, well, Ryan and I are coming.
I'm looking forward to it.
What's your pump-up track before work, Ryan?
Pump Up Track. Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Oh, that's a rocking one,
Isn't
too.
that a
That's
rocker?
pretty good.
That gets me going.
I like Sail, AWOL Nation.
That'll get you going.
No one's asked me, but that's what I like.
Nice. Thanks for the input.
What do you do in your spare time? Gym? Probably not. Golf? Not very well. So what else?
Gym and golf. No, I do a lot of gym, a lot of golf.
Oh, nice.
And honestly, just downtime I really appreciate when I have no one to talk to.
Nice.
It's rare.
Fast questions. Inbox, messy or clean?
Oh, it's clean as. I can't deal with that. My head goes ballistic.
Wow. Delegate like a boss or fix it yourself?
Fix it myself.
For sale or auction?
For sale. Don't tell Sam.
Don't tell Sam. I was going to say, you're going to be in trouble here in a second. Wendy, beach or snow?
Oh, snow. I would want to try snow.
You probably haven't got a lot of snow over there in Philippines.
No.
It's always hot.
It's always hot. Alan, motorbike or car?
Car. Definitely car.
You know, I like the three-wheeler motorbikes with a side cart.
Oh, yeah, the tricycle.
Tricycle. I love that when I'm over there. It's one of my favorite things to do.
You should bring them here, just quietly.
I know. Funny story. Well,
Duffus-mobile.
I was there a few months ago, and I hopped in the tricycle on the side cart, and the guy on the bike goes, "No, you ride." So I ride the bike while he was in the side
That's
cart.
a mistake.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't very good at it.
Insurance premiums are different over there, I guess.
Let's get into some more serious stuff. So, Ryan, you've got two VAs. Let's start with that. Tell me why.
The amount of stuff they can do is unreal. Like, I've worked with VAs in the past, but honestly, with Wendy and Alan, their efficiency is next level. Like, I find that I get to do the stuff that I'm best at and exclusively do that, which is just talking to buyers and sellers. That's my skill set. I love talking.
Yeah.
You're aware of that.
Yeah, I
am. But yeah, taking the menial tasks off my hands and obviously just being able to expand the business by being so smooth sailing. Having people on deck with you in the team, physical, in office is always really good, don't get me wrong, but there's a level of managerial process that comes with that, which is an extra workload in itself. This takes that away completely.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 16 hours a day of people working, two times 8, just working hard on your business. So
Efficiently as.
you just said you're on track to list 15 properties this month. That's a huge effort for any agent, let alone one without a PA or a sales associate. So
Fingers crossed it pans out, eh?
yeah, nice. What are the tasks that you delegate off? So what have you got written off your plate?
Don't want to give too much away. But look, there's a lot of reaching out to people with information that's relevant to them. Like, I find it really tricky when we're dealing with volume in the Logan market, because let's face it, we are. You've got to reach out to a lot of people, right? And whether that's just giving them updates, and it's not, you got to find that smooth middle point of not annoying them and not just reaching out to them just to say hello, because you're going to burn that relationship, but giving them relevant info, that allows me to then talk to them about that relevant info instead of me having to do both. That's too time intensive.
How have you become a trusted name in Logan? Like, what do you think your secret is, and how you became a trusted face?
Still asking that.
There must be a secret, right? You got to tell us.
No,
this
honestly,
is informative.
I think honesty is the best policy, and I think that's something that is hard to find in real estate. A real person, and I try my very best just to be that image. Do you know what I mean? Like someone who, like, I was born and bred in Logan, mate. I've been there my whole life. I love it. And if people can relate to you, there's no point coming in as Mr. Schmicky man and not even connecting with them in the first place. I think that goes a long way.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see too many real estate agents in Logan with a suit. I don't think.
No, I definitely don't wear one.
You don't.
No way.
Right. You got one though.
I have one.
Okay.
I have one. Special occasions only.
Okay, nice. Wendy, what does Ryan do well?
Well, Ryan is a very structured agent. Like, I've been with a couple of clients before, but he is very structured. He knows what he wants and he knows how to do it. So he just delegates tasks very well. And daily, we don't need to like be scattered, or we don't. We always know what to do for him, and he always lets us know how to do it first. So it won't take too much of his time teaching us, and he actually prepares everything. Like, for example, before he hired Alan, he already knows what Alan needs to do for the team. So when Alan was added, it was just go. That everything is already good to go for him. And when I transferred, or when I changed my role from his admin to calls, he already prepared scripts, because he does calls as well on his own. So he just shared his tricks with me, and it's very efficient, and it actually works well. And as you know, he has got a lot of listings from the time that I was added until today. So yeah.
So Wendy's responsible for your success. You just needed to say that.
Should have said that from the start, realistically. Thanks, Wendy. Appreciate you.
Wendy, what do you love about the calling? So Wendy does a lot of cold calls for you and warm calls. What do you love about it?
Yeah, well, I've been calling for most half of my days already. So what I love calling is just the surprise I get when I call people. Like, because they're not when they get my call, you will know if they're interested or not. So I just take my time, or I just focus on those that are interested when because you'll know it when you first say hello to them and they entertain you. And that's the time that I go for my intro script very well. And if they give me like a very vague hello, I still try my best, but I don't push through, so that when I call back next time, that's when I'll try my best again.
Yeah, perfect.
That's how I do it.
She's the best.
She's the best.
She's the best.
Yeah, I think there's no secret that VAs are revolutionising real estate agents, but
Big time.
there's a few of you guys that are really latching onto it by having someone to do data, your emailing, your prospecting, and your contracts, admin, social media, and then you have someone just calling and prospecting every day, and that seems to be working for the the 4 or 5 agents that we have out there that have two. It's certainly visible in the results. So yeah, I'm all for people having 2 VAs.
100%.
So off that, Ryan, how are we going to make sure that you don't beat me again in golf this year?
I think that's a given. Mate, I think you got some work to do. You got some work to do to make sure that I don't beat you is probably the wording you needed.
Okay, so I got to work on myself. Is that your advice?
Yes. A little bit of driving simulator. That'll do. A little bit in there.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the tips.
Thanks, man.
Wendy and Alan, thanks so much for joining us from the Philippines.
Yes.
I know it's a holiday for you guys there today, so enjoy that. Enjoy your Easter.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
And Ryan, thanks for joining us today. It's
Very
been,
welcome.
It's been lovely.
I'm waiting for one of these weird questions that gets slid in at the end.
No weird question for you? None. I'm just going to leave. Look, there's nothing more weird than your haircut.
I got a question for you.
Go for it.
If you had to become, and you had to, a professional athlete starting from now in any sport, what would it be?
Golf.
I was hoping you didn't say that because
Why?
that's just a lie. I was thinking you were going to say something like darts.
No.
Golf, you reckon?
Golf is what. If I could have put that green jacket on last week, I would have given everything to put that green jacket on.
I hope you're patient.
I'll be putting the blue one on come November in King Island.
Now we're talking. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Good fun.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.